Morning, folks. This is Real with Robo, and I am here. Well, we're chilling in the morning. I just woke up and looked at the news, and this is ridiculous. Okay, I know a lot of people love my Sunday videos because they don't have cursing in them. It's a vow I made to God that I would behave myself on Sundays. Okay? You don't need to know the rest of the deal. But the fact of the matter is that I gotta behave myself today. Well, what good is it behaving yourself on Sundays if you're not behaving yourself every other day of the week? Look, my Lord knows me, and it's my path and my walk. So if he ain't found a problem with it, you shouldn't find a problem with it. All right? If I'm not doing nothing illegal, you shouldn't have a problem with it. Keep your mind in your own business, nosy. Anyway, so what the thing is that today I turn on some of the YouTubes that I watch, and I'm thinking, yeah, Trump is gonna be acquitted this Wednesday. We all know he is. Okay, it's gonna be done, guys. No, it's not. And we knew this. We all knew this in the back of our head. We knew that these shenanigans wouldn't stop. We knew this nonsense wouldn't stop with just this impeachment. And Alan Dershewitz is right. Once he becomes acquitted, I don't want to hear Nancy Pelosi and anybody saying, oh, well, he was impeached, so, he still was impeached. Because Alan Dershewitz is right. Once you get acquitted from doing a crime, they don't say, well, he was indicted. Unless they're talking about the actual case. So I don't want to hear that. Furthermore, I don't want to see Chucky and the rest of them bring up in the Senate, and I pray that the Republicans are going to knock them down and be like, no, we're done. Because, quite frankly, let me give a message out to Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, all these other people that don't realize. I'm a Democrat. I am. I didn't vote for Obama. I didn't vote for Hillary. Okay? I did not. Why did I not? Because of nonsense like this. Plus, I also have a great judge of character. So I already know that Obama was full of it, and himself, and that proved with all the money he wasted, all the time he wasted when he could have been doing that. What Trump doing right now. And that's the thing I saw in The View this morning too. Let me just get this out here. Let me just get all of this off my chest. I see Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg, the two dingbats, and then that other chick, I don't want to say, that light-skinned black chick, because I don't want to be racist to y'all, but the light-skinned black chick, and she was cutting Dershowitz off. Like, you ain't got a mind to speak. It's like, he's a guest on your show. Shut up and let us listen to him. Oh, so now because it's Trump, now it doesn't fly. But nobody agrees with you. It's like, name one person that agrees with y'all. Other than Pelosi, Schumer, and Nadler, and Schiff. Don't nobody like you. You like CNN for daytime TV. And while you're at it, don't ever in your life call yourself a lawyer. Because you're not a lawyer. You don't care about facts and evidence. You care about whatever is on the table and makes you feel good. You are one of those lawyers that they call sharks. Yeah, baby shark doo 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 doo, dingle shark doo 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 doo, tarded shark doo 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 doo, ugly chick. And while you at it, fix your hair.
You just had to go there.
Oh, I went there. I'm hating on the... They had the nerve to shut Alan Dershewitz up. This man is brilliant. He was born with the Constitution in his hand. And just because they don't like what he has to say...
That's why they did it.
Exactly, because it's Trump. Just because they didn't like what he had to say, then all of a sudden, nobody agrees with you. You're wrong. It's like, really? Nobody agrees with you, so I guess you're wrong. And Joy, for God's sakes, shave your mustache. Looking like a Sasquatch on TV, and then Whoopi's all, oh, I'm on SJW for the black people, but I'm gonna have blonde hair. Look at my blonde, fake hair. And you know that's fake. Her hair done fell out a long time ago. Don't even play with your ugly. See, Alan should have had me as a backup guest with him. I would have clowned. I would have been on point. I would have been like, why don't you shut up and let your guest talk? That's what you had him on here for, not to try and make him look stupid, but he making you look stupid and triggered.
No, that's why they bring him on the shows, is to make him look stupid. Especially people they don't like.
Well, he definitely made him look stupid. He also made them look like they had a serious case of TDS.
What, they don't?
I mean, at first, I didn't believe in TDS. I was just like, okay, y'all seriously just clapping on folk now. I like it. But, you know, because the hater in me, I was just like, I like it. Yeah, TDS, there we go. And then these people, I mean, you cannot say Trump name without them losing their biscuits. Like, is it that serious? Is it really that serious? No, it's not. You can't have an intellectual conversation with somebody I'd love to have an intellectual conversation with. I'd love to pick Alan Dershewitz's brain. So if any, like, high standing persons, you know, hear this, like people that can make it happen, you know, make it happen. I'd love to just, it's like, what do you want me to talk about? Shut up and talk. I don't even care. I just want to listen. Just, can you talk? Okay. Just give me all of it in one day. Just keep talking. Like, you don't want me to shut up? Nope. Any questions? Nope. Keep talking. That's what you're supposed to do with learned scholars like that man. You shut up and listen. Because number one, he like 60,000 years old, so he knows. He knows about the Constitution because he was literally there. Just a poke at Alan Dershewitz. Don't take that seriously, sweetheart. I do respect you. Trust. But seriously, I bet Joy Behr was there too with the old-looking, ugly self. Shave your beard, Grizzly Adams. Anyway. So then, they started saying, well, you know, when Alan had enough of it, and he said, the only reason why people disagree with me is because it's Trump. Then they were like, oh, no. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Any other time, he was a brilliant man. Now he an idiot? Okay, so in the past, 2 days, he changed from a brilliant man into an idiot. You stupid. Just quit. Anyway, they said that the House is going to try and call Michael Bolton and put him on the testimony stand. I hope they learned from this one that you better let him be cross-examined, that you better give the president all his due process, because this is what happens when you don't. People that actually follow the Constitution and live by its rule, then they the ones that say, no, this is unconstitutional. You didn't give him his due process. So therefore, this is null and void. This is null and void. Also, Whoopi, you used to be like number one in my book. And I've seen that with a lot of people that I grew up loving. Bette Midler, the rest of them. I mean, for God's sakes, they take pictures and go, wouldn't Trump think I'm a beautiful woman, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, who cares what Trump thinks? Does anybody really look at a picture of a grandmother and say, I care what Trump thinks? I'm a beautiful woman, look at me, Trump. Trump don't want to look at you. He sleeps with the supermodel. Why he want to look at your old crusty butt? Go and make a movie, entertain us or something, and shut your political face, because don't nobody want to hear it. I don't watch The View. I get my View news off of another channel, Next News Network, and I recommend people to go there, you know, and look at the news. But yeah, they said that and BCP, he doesn't show The View, but that's where I get most of my conservative thoughts from, is him, because he shows evidence while he's speaking. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm just like, when is this going to stop? And then I realized it's not. And what the Democrats don't realize, you are chasing your voters away. Like, seriously. I left the left because this is insane. And I'm clinically insane. So me saying this is insane, you go ahead and you make your own, you know, thoughts about that. This is crazy. It's like, enough is enough. You're not going to impeach him. In November, we're all going to get together, including Democrats, including liberals, including independents. The ones that actually, you know, believe in the law and believe in righteousness. And we're going to vote you out and Trump back in. Now, why are we going to do that? Because we're sick of you doing nothing and giving us a bad look. Like, you are literally making people think that Democrats, real Democrats like me, don't like the law. I love the law. That we hate the Constitution. I love my Constitution. That we hate our people and we hate our borders and we hate America. I love all of that. Because I'm a real Democrat. And sometimes I say I'm nonpartisan. I'm a nonpartisan. Just because I don't even want to be called a Democrat. Because nowadays, I mean, with the right being like it is, because some people on the right are just as bad as some people on the left. Okay, for real. And right away when they say, well, what's your political stance? Well, I'm a Democrat. Well, blah, 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 and you're retarded. And it's like, don't judge me before you know me. You could ask my husband. Legally, lawfully, and most importantly, intellectually, I could sit in people like Alan Dershewitz presence and have an intellectual stimulating conversation with him to where both of our brains have to think. I mean, we could ask him right now. He's sitting here right now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. What do you think? Do you think that I could actually sit in the same room with Alan Dershewitz after I get over my shock of meeting him and the brilliant man he is, and have an intellectually stimulating back and forth with him.
Yes.
To where I could make him think and be on somewhat the same level as he. Maybe not in constitutional wise, because that man is, I'm telling you, that man is constitutionally genius.
Well, what did you say was the key to a good conversation? Always go into the conversation assuming the other person knows something you don't, you know something they don't.
Exactly. That's the highest form of conversation. Yeah. But I mean, it's the simple fact is they're downing this brilliant mind, all because he's defending Trump, and he's doing it constitutionally. That should not be an argument. Well, other of the scholars say that they don't agree with you. No one agrees with you except for you. And that's when he piped off with, if it was Hillary Clinton, they'd all agree with me. When you hear something piping off like that from a genius of a man like Alan Dershewitz, it means intellectual people are getting tired of you. Getting tired of your nonsense. So Democrats, I would not be amazed if Lou Dobbs and Alan Dershewitz voted Republican next year or this year. I would not be amazed, because that's exactly what they did to me. I was watching it, and I was watching all this stuff since the beginning, since the very, very beginning, the Russian collusion and all that other stuff. And I found it unpalatable. I could not even swallow their nonsense. I looked at it and I said, this is so lawfully wrong on its face that I don't even want to listen to it. I don't want to even hear them. I can't even be associated with that mess, because that's how bad it was, guys. And I encourage all my Democratic listeners, if you're a Democrat, you don't have to leave the party. You could still say you're Democrat. Vote for Trump. We need to send a heavy message to whatever passes for Democrats these days, which would be socialist, Marxist, progressives, and commies. We need to send a heavy message that says, we're done with you. We're done with your nonsense. We're done with your idiocy. Get to work and stop making us look bad. Vote for Trump. I'm serious. I'm serious. Look what he's done so far. And compare that to our original platform, where we thought about only our people first, where we didn't care if we were yeehaws on the world stage, where our money was made for our people. Look at Trump and what he's done. And Christians, you as well. If you're a Christian liberal and a Christian Democrat and a Christian independent, look at what he's done for our religion. And also, look at the politics. He is driving the government mad. He is driving them insane. So you got to ask yourself, is he part of the government? Well, yeah, he's the president, but only a name. He's one of us. And that's what's driving these people crazy. All these superstars going crazy over Trump, they're mad because he's not elite like them. Since Don Lemon wants to make fun of eliteness, he's not elite like one of them. He's one of us. And that's why we need to vote Trump. To send a clear message to these yahoos, we're done with you. We're done with this impeachment nonsense. You forced our hand. You had your judgment. They're going to be making their judgment this week. We Americans, we the people, as a whole, Democrats, liberals, independents, Republicans, conservatives, all of us, we're going to be making our judgment in November. And we need to let them know we're done. Get to work. Thank you for listening to Real with Robo. And I pray that they don't continue this nonsense again. I just want the Durham report to come out, his investigation to come out. And I know y'all is on standby for that video. Y'all take it easy and have a good Sunday and the rest of the week. God bless y'all. God bless America. God bless President Trump. God bless our veterans and our troops. And I emphasize that, because without them, we wouldn't be able to argue like this, because the government would be in control. They fight for the Constitution, our freedoms, our liberties, and our well-being. Think of it, give them a hug, buy them a cup of coffee, buy their supper. Take care of them. That's Real with Robo.